Hello, my name is Dominic Marostica, and this is the first of my two story times. For this story time, my audience is a preschool or a Head Start classroom that's going to come and do a class visit at the library. For this story time, we are going to do an opening song to get them settled, followed by a book, and then a closing song. Normally, we would have a second song and then a second book. And then we'd have them stand up and do something to shake the wiggles out, sit back down, a third song, a third book, a closing song, and then an activity for them to do to kind of wrap up what we read about and to take home. So we're going to assume that the class is coming in. So say good morning, class. Let's all go ahead and sit down on the carpet. So let's put our bottoms down and crisscross applesauce. Now, before we get started, let's go ahead and make sure that we raise our hands when we have any questions or comments. And so let's go ahead and get started with our song. So put your hands up, facing me, palms flat, wiggle your fingers, and let's begin our song. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, place them on your lap, lap, lap. Let's go ahead and keep our hands on our laps until it's time for you to go ahead and ask a question, because we do like to share, don't we? So for this book, for the first book I'm going to read to you is The Bear Who Shared by Kathleen Rayner. Do we share in class? Good. Has anyone read this book, The Bear Who Shared? So Norris was wise. What kind of animal is Norris? Yes, Norris is a bear. And being a wise bear, Norris knew that oranges were the best fruit of all. So wise Norris waited under the orange tree, right? Because here's the orange. He knew something special would happen. What do you think that is that would happen that's special? You think it would fall down? No? But Norris wasn't the only one who loved oranges. Who do you think else loved oranges? Who do we have here? Two animals. What kind of animals do they look like? Or do you think they are? Let's see and find out. Tulip and Violet. Which one do you think is Tulip and which one do you think is Violet? They also love them. They clambered closer to the orange and gazed at it. It looked delicious. Does that look delicious? What kind of fruit do you think that is? It's a orange. Wise Norris watched and waited. Oh, so all three of them are waiting for that orange. Because it's delicious, huh? Tulip and Violet sniffed the orange. What do you think a orange smells like? It smelled of honey and sunny days. And Norris just waited. Who do you think is going to get the orange? Tulip and Violet? Or Norris, who's waiting patiently? Tulip and Violet listened to the orange. What do you think they heard? But it didn't make a sound. No sounds. Tulip and Violet hugged the orange. It felt as soft as cotton candy. Look at them. Oh! And all the while, wise Norris waited. What do you think Tulip and Violet are doing? Think they're trying to pull the orange off? Do you think they think it's ripe and ready? Tulip and Violet were just about to have a little lick of the orange when, what do you think happened? Uh-oh! It's falling! You think it's going to hit Norris right on the head? Norris, do you think it hurt? I bet it hurt a little bit. Norris's wait was over. The plorange fell. The plorange was his. Aw, poor Tulip and Violet. They didn't get a piece of the plorange because Norris got it. Do you think Norris will share with them? But what about Tulip and Violet? Well, Norris was wise, and he was also kind. What do you think that means? What is Norris doing with the plorange? Yes, he's peeling the plorange with his sharp claws. Look, here's the plorange skin. So he shared the delicious, sun-kissed, soft as cotton candy plorange with Violet and Tulip. And Norris was right. Being wise, he usually was right. A special thing had happened under the plorange tree. What do you think happened? Norris had 2 new friends. And from then on, they shared everything. Oh, that's nice. Do you guys share in class? Well, I hope so. So let's sing a little song about sharing. So I've got a song for you. I've got a song for you. A little bit or a lot, I can share what I've got. A little bit or a lot, I can share what I've got. Yay! Good job. Thank you all for coming. That's a good song. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my story about the bear who shared.